This is Lydia from Linbay Machinery. Linbay Machinery is professional and responsible roll forming machine manufacturer. We are located in Wuxi, We are located in Wuxi, close to Shanghai port. Today, I would like to introduce you our steel framing roll forming machine. This machine is ready to ship to Greece. It is a continuous line. It has a separate punch part. We use a servo feeder at this part. And the working speed of this line without perforation can up to 20 meters per minute. With perforation, we have several working speed. Depends on the punch joint. If you are also interested in similar C-profile roll forming machines, don't be hesitate to follow me to see more details. At this production line, we have several main parts. This is the decoiler, and after that is the servo feeder with the with the hydraulic punch stations. And after that is the roll forming, and the final component is the cutting device. So I am standing at the decoiler part. This machine can produce 1.5 to 3 millimeter thickness. So the hydraulic decoiler needs to be very strong and big. We have the press arm to protect the operators when he releases a new steel coil. It is very helpful. Here this part is a leveling machine. Because 3 millimeter thickness or 2 millimeter thickness is thick for the steel strips. So after pass the leveling part, it will be straight and plate. It is useful when the next process is a punch process. If you don't have the punch process, this part is also very important for the roll forming part. It is necessary for 3 millimeter thickness. We also have economic choice for you for different needs. Now this is the second part, the punch part. You can see the punch stand is very high because we have added the height of the punch stand so that it will have more steel strips for the accumulation, which can speed up the punch part. You can see we have many stations here, many cylinders here, because we have analysis. We have analyze all the joints of the customer. We put all the modes there, so you don't have to change any mode in this part. The change mode work will take you time. With this type, you will not take any time. It can save you lots of production time and makes you productive. You can see here we have the lead screws. That's because some mode here is movable manually to adjust different width and different height. It is very convenient for the customer to use this part. The working speed depends on the length for each pieces and how many perforations have in the joint in each piece. Now we have calculated the joints from our customers. With the hydraulic punch stands, the working speed is from 12 meters to 17 meters per minute. It is very efficient and productive. At the control panel part, you can write 10 sets of punch types for this part, and you can save all these data in the control panel so that the customer will be very easy to use a control panel, and besides, you can also save your data in Excel, in your memory, in your USB memories, so that you can download all the data and the Excel file from your computer to the control panel touchscreen. It is very convenient to use this machine. It is very smart line. Now this is the roll forming part. The seed purling roll forming machine is normally automatically changed. So we make here you can see the structures are movable type. And with the small motor, you can make all the parts move inside to produce smaller size. The smallest size you can produce in this machine is 80 plus 40. And you can make this stands outside. The biggest size you can make in this machine is 300 plus 80. This line we have in total 7 forming stations with more side rollers. All the side rollers here is to confirm all the angles degrees. This machine, we are using it to produce 1.5 to 3 millimeter thickness. When you produce 3 millimeter thickness, it will be a very big force during the production, so that we use the gearbox driving transmission systems. When the shafts are longer, it will have a bigger deflection in the machine, so that it requires you have a good manufacturing to make your machines, so that your machine can work with a longer life. Here we have a detector. This detector, the encoder makes the cutting length with a higher precision. It will be very precise, the cutting length. At the electrical part, we also add the motion controller in the control panel, so that the cutting guillotine didn't have any deceleration or acceleration, and it is the guillotine is controlled by the servo motor. So after all these parts we have added in this line, the length tolerance is minus 1 millimeter. So if you are interested in the higher precision profile roll forming machine, don't be hesitant to talk with Linbay Machinery. Linbay Machinery has CE certificate. We can also offering you CE marked roll forming machines to European countries. See you next time. Bye bye.